Welcome to the Rude Dude Cast. Rude Cast!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rude Dude Cast, episode 174. I am Dan Marone, joined by my brother. Not actual brother, but my friend. The Big Cody. BMD, Big Mike Terry. Mike Terry, what's going on? How you doing? What's happening in your world, my brother?
What's up, Rude Dude Cast? Oh, it feels good to do that. Unless I do it that way, unless I say Rude Dude Cast, it doesn't feel like the podcast has started.
Yeah.
I have to do it that way. I'm doing good. It is Wednesday, day of the humps on 4/22. We are here on Earth, quarantine day, 40-something.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying it. It's sunny for now. It's no tornadoes like yesterday.
True.
Or hail.
Right.
My neck of the woods. But I'm good, man. I'm here. I'm chilling. I'm alive. And I'm staying positive as always. What are you up to, my man?
I'm doing the same, dude. Trying to stay positive, trying to stay alive, and just enjoying not doing much of anything, just hanging out, playing a lot of video games, and living as just a as the Man in Black on Westworld said it, part of a thin layer of bacteria that covers a dying ball of mud.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I've been just trying to figure out whether how apocalyptic my viewing is going to be these days.
Yeah.
Like, and I either I'm going real dark or real light. And there's no real in between.
Yeah.
Currently, my girlfriend is in the other room. She's starting a quest to tackle all of Gossip Girl.
Wow, that sounds like a heavy burden.
I've never seen any Gossip Girl. Have you seen Gossip Girl?
No, but I can tell you this. I remember last week or the week before I was saying how my upstairs neighbors have been binging Law & Order SVU this entire time since quarantine started, and they're still watching it, dude. I didn't know there was 21 seasons of it. I looked it up because I was like, dude, how many episodes are there? They've been binging this for
how
a
many
month
episodes
and
a season?
I don't know, dude, but a show like that, probably 37. No, it's probably like 22 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I looked it up and I was like, dude, there's 21 seasons of Law & Order SVU. There's 20 seasons of like the old OG Law & Order, and then there's like 10 seasons of like whatever the fuck the other weird one is, like Law & Order Vice City or Law & Order San Andreas. You know what I mean? Whatever the hell it is, you know. So I'm like, dude, what? Like,
dude, I told you we talked about it on this cast before. I think I've maybe seen like 6 episodes of Law & Order because you only need to see 6 episodes
to know
all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same. I've seen like random episodes here and there, just like when I don't know, dude, like just random parts of life, different times, different ages.
Yeah. And anyway, if you guys are just joining us, we are the Rude Dude Cast. Every Wednesday around 1 o'clock, we go live on twitch.tv/man_Deronius. That is my man in front of me on the screen, Dr. Dan the Man's
That's me.
Twitch handle. He's not podcasting, he is on Twitch streaming.
That's right.
Streaming and cleaning.
Yes.
And I'm Mike Terry. This is Dan. This is just the beginning of the show where we just like to bullshit. Get into the zone. Get the chat room going. What up, chat room? Anybody who's in here live. And you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Rude Dude Cast, Facebook at The Rude Dude Cast.
Yeah.
And just getting that all out of the way. We usually upload the show a day or two after to YouTube. So you can catch it if you like to watch your podcast. I usually listen to podcasts.
Yeah, it's either or. You know what I mean? Like if I'm doing shit, like if I'm doing laundry, I'll listen on Apple Podcasts. But if I'm just sitting at my computer, I'll throw it up on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but are you watching or are you playing a video game while also having it on?
Both. Like I'll have it up. Since I stream, I have 2 screens. You know what I mean? So you need bare minimum 2 screens to. Well, that's not necessarily true, but it's good to have 2 screens if you're a streamer. So I have 2. So I usually will throw something like not even the Rude Dude Cast, but just anything up on my second screen. you know what I mean, and just have that going just so it's like background shit, and then I'll just do what I'm doing on my main screen, you know?
Sure. This morning I spent my morning doing these things. Well, I got emailed by both. So because of obviously what's going on right now, I'm out of work. Sure. I work in the music industry. So right now there's two different things I applied for. One of them was the United States Bartending Guild. So there's like a guild for bartenders.
Right.
And like you could apply for like some sort of loan. So if anybody's listening as a bartender, you could apply for like some sort of relief. Because I'm still like on week 5 of waiting for unemployment. I got the stimuli.
Damn.
Or the stimulus.
The stimuli.
I haven't gotten any unemployment.
Yeah. And
so like I applied to these things and they followed up like, all right, you got to do this. So as soon as I did that, sorry, there's somebody behind. There's a truck pulling out. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But as soon as I did that, it was like, oh, you got approved for the second round, and now you got to prove all this shit of like all this stuff. So
it's like,
I started doing that. But it was like you need to have proof of termination, like proof of why you're closed. Like, did you get an email or a letter from
dude?
Work? And I'm just so okay. So then there's that. So then literally after I finished doing that, do you know what ASCAP is?
Yes.
So like ASCAP, BMI, for anyone listening, these are performance rights organizations. So if you're a musician or a professional musician, which is one of my jobs, basically we register, or I register the music that I write. And if it gets used on YouTube videos, commercials, Spotify, radio, when we play live, we get money from that. Not a lot.
They come to collect.
Yeah.
ASCAP comes to collect.
Yeah, like if you have a jukebox, yeah, they're basically like Tony Soprano's like Goon Squad.
Yeah.
So if you have like a jukebox like in your bar, anytime like you play a song from a band, ASCAP comes and be like, yo,
better have my money when I come to collect.
Come to collect.
Pay up.
So ASCAP was like, oh, there's this company called Music Cares. They're doing a thing for musicians and people who work in the industry for money. So I signed up for that. By doing so, though, I found this crazy thing out. So every February or so, I get like a check from ASCAP from all of our royalties. Sure. All the 24.000% of pennies.
Right, from Spotify.
Yeah. So I go to look. I'm like, oh, I probably got a couple songs that I haven't updated yet on this thing. Like I haven't probably put all of our newer music on here, so I'm not getting paid for it out of just pure laziness. And
sure.
I look, all the songs that are under my ASCAP number and name aren't my songs. There are 27 songs there that aren't mine, and I think I've been not getting paid for my music, and I've been getting paid for somebody else's music.
Wow.
So
wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
Do you guys have
there's another Michael Terry who's like the numbers under my name, and I guess they're registering their songs under my number by accident, or something happened.
Shit.
So, and like we have more than 27 songs, so I'm probably getting fucked in the end. So,
dude, I'm looking at you guys on YouTube right now. Like I just searched your band, the Jukebox Romantics. Guys, if you haven't checked them out, check out Terry's band, the Jukebox Romantics, all over the internet.
Oh, we're playing a live set after this.
Dude, so wait, all your videos are on different people's accounts though. I noticed this. You guys should make people pay to do that. You should make them pay to have exclusive rights to your video. Yeah,
so like in the music world, like punk rock world, there's a thing called Blank TV.
Okay.
So the idea was like these people, they have like millions of or whatever subscribers. So they blast your video.
It's more exposure.
You'll get more exposure. And so that's the idea behind it.
I'm like, because like, dude, I'm looking at these hits and I'm like, dude, if you guys had this on your own channel, you'd be cleaning up.
Yeah, but I don't know. But talking about the band, after the podcast is over today, at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Is today the day?
I'm playing with Adam from OC45. We're doing a Blink-182 cover set.
Yes. And where can we see that?
Live on our Instagram, at Jukebox Romantics. So just jump on there. I'm going to play some Blink songs. It's
IG!
On Instagram Live.
IG Live.
We've done the Facebook Lives. Been doing that and like raising money for stuff. Today, I think I might just drop in my Venmo and be like, yo, send me some money.
Do it. You're leaving money on the table if you don't.
Michael-Terry-15 at Venmo.
There it is.
Or PayPal me, whatever, Mike Terry JBR.
I always say,
dude, there are so many Blink-182 songs. It's fucking ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah, I know. And
there's hundreds.
There's some. I'm playing some weird cuts. Some of them are weird.
What are you doing?
You got to tune in to find out.
All right. That's what wait, are you doing? I'll be streaming. But if you're still, how long is it?
I don't know. I might just milk it for like an hour. I'm doing 5 songs. He's doing 5 songs, and then we're going to attempt to play "Damn It" at the same time, which isn't going to happen because of latency.
You're going to be like 5 milliseconds out of sync. Yeah. So, wait, are you doing? I gotta ask, just one song. Are you doing? What's my favorite song on?
You have favorite Blink songs?
Oh yeah, my favorite Blink song is the one on "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket," but I can't every time I.
No, I'm not playing that one.
Drat.
It's from American Pie 2.
That was in American Pie 2?
Yeah,
every time I think of you, the sun goes. That shit. I love the fucking montage. The breakdown, dude. That shit hits hard. That's prime Travis Barker. The drum fill he does right there is, because Travis Barker is one of those drummers that he could do like crazy technically skilled stuff like right, but I think Travis Barker is at his best when he just does a simple fill like you know what I mean, and that's the best Travis. That's my favorite Travis Barker fill right there.
I think I was talking about that record the other day about how I think that's like the turning point for Blink-182. So that was like version 2 or version 3 Blink-182. Right. And then version 4 came right after that with the self-titled record, which was like where they started getting weirder.
Yeah. I'll tell you this.
I hated that record at first, but there's some good jams on it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I Miss You is on there.
Yeah, there's some good ones, dude. There's good ones in retrospect. At the time, I wasn't that into it, but I think in retrospect, I'll tell you, take off. Everybody's either Damn It, Cheshire Cat, or Enema of the State, but I'm a Take Off Your Pants and Jacket kind of kid.
I think Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is the most like Blink-182 sounding Blink-182 record, I think.
Yeah, dude, that was peak Blink, honestly, because like that was when they had the best production quality in their stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was just hits on that album. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Enema was all the hits, but like the production value is it's weird.
Out the wazoo. It's out the wazoo on Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. Enema of the State's like it wasn't all there. You know what I mean?
No, it's overly there. It's like too much.
Too much on Enema of the State?
I think so. It's the same guy. It's that guy Jerry Finn. The same guy who did like, I think he did Iowa. He did a lot of people's records.
Okay. You know what it was? It was probably just like that was at the dawn of like the beginning of where everything was going like full digital production and stuff like that. So they were probably like had all these tools at their disposal and they just overdid it. You know what I mean?
But anyway, what did Jerry Finn do here? Anyway, I know. Yeah, we'll we don't have to go through his discography, but I'm pretty sure he did like fucking
Iowa
really
by
ridiculous.
Slipknot. If he did Iowa by Slipknot, that's my favorite Slipknot.
Oh, he did a Millencolin record. Let's see here. Offspring. He did the
Offspring.
Okay,
so he's done some
Green
known
Day,
stuff.
Newfound Glory, Sum 41, Half Hour Power. He did Alkaline Trio from Here at Infirmary.
No kidding.
He did Boxcar Racer, Bad Religion, AFI, Alkaline Trio. He did a lot of shit. I thought he did a Slipknot record. I could be wrong.
Maybe not. Dude, Iowa. Yeah. No, Rick Rubin was Slipknot's guy for the first album and the second one, I think.
Oh, he did Color Me Bad.
What is that? No.
Color Me Bad is CM Punk.
Oh, his theme song?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, what's going on, Dan? What's up in the Rude world?
Dude, I have become so addicted to this game Valorant that I was talking about last week. I guess we could. I don't. There's not much video game news this week, but other than this, that I've just become. This is the first like multiplayer video game that I've become like addicted to in like a couple of years. You know what I mean? Like I'm mostly like I'm old. You know what I mean? So I like single player games because that's what I grew up playing. And so like something like online gaming and like voice chat and talking to fucking random people on the internet that you don't really know is like still even today is like a concept that's like kind of weird for me because I grew up playing like fucking Mario, dude. You know what I mean? And so I kind of like don't play those games that often, but every once in a while one of those games will come out and it'll freaking absolutely like sweep me off my feet and I'll just get addicted to it. And that's exactly what's happened with this game Valorant. I love it. I fucking love it, and I can't stop playing it. It blends just like really. And what's crazy about it too is like it seems to be that like the games that the multiplayer games that drive me the most, that hook me the most, are the ones that are like really hard, because I'm not that good at shit like that, especially at my age. Like if you're in your 30s, you're way past your prime. Like your reaction time is slow, your aim is off, all this stuff, right? Compared to like when I was
glasses.
It's just my brain is slow because I'm old. Like when I was 22, I was like
old.
but in a gamer, look at it like this: if you're like an esports professional, right? If you're on like a pro team, signed to a pro team that competes in
drinking
like
all the
World
Monster
Cups.
Energy drinks.
No, well the thing is, these guys. Yeah, probably. They're on Adderall. But, like, these guys, their careers are over once they're 22 because that's when your reaction time starts to go. So somebody
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, yeah. At 22, 23 years old, all these guys transition from esports to Twitch streaming because they can't compete with, like, 16, 17-year-olds anymore.
Really?
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So, like, the kid that won the Fortnite World Cup was 16 years old. You know what I mean? $3 million. Crazy. So at 32, it's way more drastic. You know what I mean? So a lot of the times I'll play like a multiplayer game and I'll get my ass handed to me because I'm like going up against like some little 16-year-old Zoomer on Adderall. You know what I mean? But
right.
I love that challenge. As like an old dude, I'm like, I could still do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why this game has hooked me so much because it's really, really not easy to pick up. You know what I mean?
Huh.
And so, like, I'm fascinated by, like, learning it. You know what I mean? Because it's, like, it's got a lot to it. There's a lot of depth. And it's just a fun all-around game. My buddy in the chat, Guns, says, speaking back on Slipknot, that Psychosocial is his favorite Slipknot song. I once heard a remix of this song that took the vocals from Psychosocial and put it over a Justin Bieber song, and it was the same thing. It worked. Yeah. It worked perfectly. It's hilarious. It's actually good.
Dude, I think that's probably why I was afraid to play Cuphead, because I was too old for it.
God, Cuphead is... I've never played Cuphead. I'm scared of that
I saw
game.
a YouTube video pop up the other day. It was like Cuphead speedrun.
You gotta be a mastermind. You gotta be a genius to fucking beat that game. You know what I mean?
You know who I was talking to? I was talking to a friend of the show, Bob Edge. Happy birthday, Bob. Post-birthday.
Happy post-birthday to Bob Edge.
He's playing Days Gone, and he loves it.
He's playing Days Gone or Death Stranding? You talking about Death Stranding? You talking about the Norman Reedus game?
The Norman Reedus game, yeah.
Yeah, Death Stranding. Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah, I know, dude. He told me he was great. And what's interesting about that game is, right, like, I was obviously interested in it, but being a huge Walking Dead fan and video game fan in general, so I was like, this is, like, kind of unprecedented, right? It's like, I mean, there's been, like, famous actors in video games for forever, you know what I mean? But not on this kind of a level where it's just like you're him, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously he's not playing the character Norman Reedus, but like the levels of detail that they went through with this thing, where if you sit there long enough, like he'll start doing like all these weird like Norman Reedus mannerisms and stuff. And a lot of the way that this game was captured and recorded was like Kojima, the guy that did this game or made this game or was part of a very large team that made this game, he was directing Norman Reedus, and he was, little things like Norman Reedus would like scratch his nose and the guy would be like, hey, wait, can you do that again? Like, I didn't get that. You know what I mean? So that all these like just his mannerisms are in this game, and it's just him being him. So I was like, this is really kind of a cool concept for a game. But then when the game came out, like the gameplay just didn't, it seemed like it would just absolutely drive me off the fucking wall, you know what I mean? Because it's like basically you're a UPS driver, you know what I mean? Yeah. You're a transporter and you're delivering all these packages, and by that I mean like Norman Reedus stacks like 30 boxes on his back and has to like drive them on this motorcycle across the world, and it's like if you just drive into a rock, you're going to fucking fall over, and all the packages are going to fall over, and then you got to collect all the packages while these mud monsters are trying to kill you. And I was like, dude, this game just doesn't seem like it's for me. But Bob Edge,
but you watched the live stream of it, right?
Yeah, I watched a lot of it. I watched like 6 or 7 hours of it, and so I kind of got the gist of it, and I kind of saw how the story ended because I was watching somebody stream the end of the game, and so I never picked it up myself. But our buddy Bob, loves Death Stranding, so I was thinking when it comes to PC, I might get it on PC. So
nice.
We'll see.
So I got some sort of video game-esque things to talk about. One of our favorite video games came out with a new movie.
What game?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the Mortal Kombat cartoon.
So, dude, they've been talking about Mortal Kombat like another movie for like a while now, and this one came out, I think it came out the other day, April 14th.
Yeah, it was just the other day. Like a week ago.
I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but it's probably on, I don't know, I saw it on one of my pirate websites, but I think it's probably like on Amazon or something like that.
Okay. Oh, maybe I could watch party it.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Twitch has a new thing where you can do watch parties with like select things that are on Amazon Prime. So I could stream like The Boys or something like that. You know what I mean? Or Jackass 3. You know, it's kind of cool.
This is the first animated project that Ed Game and Midway have been involved with, or Ed Boon. Ed Gein is the serial killer.
Ed Boon, dude, I love Ed Boon. Like, as hit or miss as Mortal Kombat games have been like in recent years, like, I mean, they've been awesome, but they've had these little things in them that are just kind of like the most ridiculous things for microtransactions and stuff like that. That said, I love Ed Boon. Like, that dude's passion for Mortal Kombat over the last however 30 years that the things existed.
Yeah, anytime they do like a E3, like, or any sort of release party, or whenever the new Mortal Kombat's coming out, like, he's just so stoked.
Yeah, he loves it.
Feel like
you know what I mean?
You could tell like that's a game that like a lot of love goes into making
Definitely.
since the beginning.
Definitely.
You know? Yeah, so this movie's called Mortal Kombat Legends: Scorpion's Revenge.
Did you watch it?
I did not watch it yet, so I'll have a review for it by next week.
Sweet. I'm going to watch it too.
The film centers around titular character seeking his revenge on those who murdered his family and clan after being resurrected by Quan Chi, while Liu Kang, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage are chosen to participate in on the Mortal Kombat tournament for the fate of Earthrealm. So basically, it sounds like the continuation of like that online series. Remember where we learned about how Scorpion was basically like,
dude,
you know, like Scorpion's backstory. Like he was a good guy and he was fucked over and then came back, kind of thing like that.
Dude, that fan-made Mortal Kombat thing was sick. That was so well done. Good. They're making an actual like live-action movie though, too.
Are they though?
Yeah, at least that's what I heard about like a year ago when Mortal Kombat 11 came out. It was like in production as far as I knew.
Guess who's playing Johnny Cage?
Who?
Joel McHale.
On the animated one or the live action?
On the animated movie.
Joel McHale. Who's that?
From The Soup.
Talk Soup.
Joel McHale.
Really?
This guy.
What the fuck? All right, buy it. That's fine.
About.
Yeah. Shit, dude, I gotta watch it. It's a movie or a show?
It's a cartoon movie. It's a movie.
Okay, it's a movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to check it out.
He's the only name. Sonya Blade is being played by Jennifer Carpenter.
Who's that?
She's the saggy face girl from fucking Dexter. She plays Dexter's sister.
I think I know who she is.
She's in a couple movies too. She's in a great movie with Vince Vaughn called Cell Block 99, where they just fuck shit up. It's pretty good. I'm shocked they didn't get the same guy who plays Jax all the time. What's his name? Michael Jaleel White. The guy who played fucking like Jax and he always plays Jax. In
the fan made one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
guy is great.
He's a good he's Black Dynamite. The guy who plays Black Dynamite.
Yes, dude. Black Dynamite was so good, dude.
We need to have a Black Dynamite rewatch.
Shut the fuck up before you.
Oh, dude, it's got great it's got great reviews. Mortal Kombat Legends.
Does it really?
7.5 on IMDb and 100% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'll watch 100% fresh. That's unprecedented. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, let's see. Where to watch? Let's see, so we can tell our listeners where to watch Mortal Kombat Scorpion. What's it called? Legacy.
Scorpion's Revenge.
Scorpion. Maybe it's not called Legacy.
I think it's Scorpion's Revenge.
Scorpion's Revenge. Fuck. Mortal Kombat. Man, I need to see. I sold my fucking Xbox One, and I really wish I didn't.
Dude, I have an Xbox I can ship you.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. I do.
Where to watch? Where is it watch? You can watch it on YouTube for fucking $20. Where to watch? Here we go. Where to watch? It's on YouTube for $20, Google Play for $20, Amazon Prime for $20.
What about Put Locker? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay.
I'll send you a way to watch it online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. So anything else movie-wise going on? Like, dude.
Movies? No, man. It's weird, man. There's nothing getting released. Everything gets pushed back.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I had some movie, like, kind of news, you know, of things, but, like, everything was – let me see here. I had like, a list of shit I was doing. Let's see. Venom 2 gets an official title and a 2021 release date.
Really?
So I didn't really love the first Venom. So
I never saw it, but I meant to go back and watch it.
Oh, it's called Venom. Let There Be Carnage.
That's what I want. Who isn't Woody Harrelson playing Carnage?
Is he?
That's fucking sick. Like, if that's what it is...
It's being directed by Andy Serkis. Tom Hardy's going to be in it, again, as Eddie Brock. Also starring Michelle Williams as Anne, Naomi Harris as Shriek, and Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy.
Cletus!
Carnage.
Cletus. Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome.
It's set to be released June 25th, 2021. It was originally supposed to come out this October.
All right, so we're probably going to get it in, like, 2023. So, that's fine.
Let's see here. Disney Plus in pre-production of The Mandalorian, Season 3.
Pre-production? It was... Oh, Season 3, because Season 2 is already recorded.
Yeah, there was a trailer that dropped, right?
It was fake. I thought it was real, but it was fake.
I didn't watch it anyway.
What happened? Dude, it was so stupid. It was
I almost did that thing where you just send a link without looking at it to everybody and be like, yo, check it out, check it out.
It was from IGN, so I was like, oh, it's got to be real. It said Mandalorian Season 2 trailer, IGN. And so I click it, and dude, it was like a 420 prank. What it was like supposed to be like there was a time skip, and I was like, whoa, why is Baby Yoda a teenager? You know what I mean? And they fully animated a teenage Baby Yoda. And like he was on the fucking Mandalorian ship smoking a joint, and he was like 420, ha ha ha. And like
a Newgrounds video?
Yeah, it was like it was like a weird like April Fool's / 420 prank. And I was just like, it's 420, idiots. It's not April Fool's anymore. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
Yeah. IGN. 10 out of 10.
That's in pre-production. Where's my other notes here? I had some other movie notes here. The Sandman series is on hold. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. HBO Max.
Isn't that HBO and so much more?
It's HBO and so much more.
Yeah.
You're getting basically everything from Warner Brothers.
Okay.
So HBO Max, which will also include the exclusive home of Friends. And
whoa.
Friends, The Big Bang Theory, Gossip Girl, The Boondocks, The Gremlins show that's coming out, Green Lantern, Justice League Dark. It's a TV show that's coming out. But it's basically going to have Justice League Dark looks kind of cool. It's being produced by Bad Robot and J.J. Abrams.
Oh.
Pretty much like everything, like all the stuff, but it's coming out on May 27th.
Okay.
I don't know how much it's worth.
$40 a month.
Yeah. There's also the Batman movie got pushed. So it's supposed to be coming out June 25th, which is now the date for Carnage. It's coming out October 1st, 2021.
Okay.
Let's see here. Wonder Woman got pushed. To now it's August 14th. The Sopranos prequel.
What?
It's called, yeah. Warner Brothers delayed it.
The Sopranos.
Called the Many Saints of Newark. It was supposed to come out September 25th, 2020. It's now coming out March 12th, 2021.
What's the story with this? Is it like, obviously James Gandolfini's not going to be able to be in it, but like...
Well, unless they're resurrecting his corpse.
Yeah, but like, who's going to be like the main character? Like, who's it about, did they say? And like, when does it take place? Is it
co-produced by New Line Cinema and HBO. It's scheduled to release March 12th, 2021. Let's see. Screenplay. It's The Many Saints of Newark. American crime drama film directed by Alan Taylor and written by David Chase and Lawrence Toner as a prequel to Chase's HBO cinema crime drama, The Sopranos. The film stars Alessandro Nivola, John Bernthal, who is Shane from The Walking Dead.
Whoa.
Vera Farmiga. That's my girl. Vera Farmiga is the main woman from The Conjuring. She's also the mom on Bates Motel.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Her sister is the hot girl from season 1 of American Horror Story.
I don't know, but I know who she is.
She's also in like The Departed.
Okay.
Corey Stoll, Billy Magnuson, Joey Diaz, Michael Gandolfini, and Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta. My cat's name is Ray, and I call her Ray Liotta.
It is set in 1960s and 1970s Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, shit, dude. So I bet you were going to get, like, his dad.
I bet you Ray Liotta since he's kind of older, he's got to be like in his 60s or 70s by now. I wonder if Ray Liotta plays like younger, like Uncle Junior. He's 65. He might be too old to play Uncle Junior in the 60s.
Yeah.
He might play like Tony's dad.
Oh, maybe the Gandolfini will be Tony's dad.
Michael Gandolfini. He's
Michael
19
Gandolfini.
or 20.
Yeah, he can play Tony's dad. Hell yeah.
Yeah. He was cast in... Oh, he's playing the young Tony Soprano in the show.
Young Tony Soprano?
Yeah, because it's a prequel.
Whoa. I got to look him up. Hold on.
Yeah, I wonder what he looks like.
Michael Gandolfini. Michael Gandolfini.
Nothing?
Oh.
Looks nothing like him?
No, he does. He's just like... Fuck. He's just like such a...
Dude, I need to do a Sopranos rewatch.
That's him right there.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at him. Not your
He's got the nose.
He's got the nose.
Yeah.
I thought James Gray was... Is he... Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't know he had a son. I thought he was gay.
I don't know. Oh, he's got a son.
Yeah. Like, I didn't think
It doesn't mean he's not gay.
No, I know.
maybe,
That was a dumb thing to say.
Maybe both.
I didn't know he had
both.
I didn't know he had an ex-wife.
Oh, maybe.
Or an ex-partner or had a child.
Who knows? Well, I mean, he's got a child.
Yeah.
So...
They already started shooting it. They started shooting it last year, April 3rd.
It's done. They just got to edit it. All these shows, there's so much stuff, I think, that they just can't finish because they can't get into, like, the editing, the editing suites and stuff like that. Or, you know what I mean? They have certain equipment that they need to use that they can't do from home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I think a lot of stuff is being delayed.
Do you want to talk about what's streaming right now?
Yeah,
what's
streaming? What you got?
What have you been watching? You been watching anything?
Just Westworld.
That's it.
Just Westworld, baby.
I did a deep dive into Shudder.
Okay.
I've been watching this show called Cursed Films. Guys, if you don't have Shudder, they're doing free trials like all the time. It's like a horror app.
Nice.
There's a docuseries called Cursed Films. It's all about movies that maybe have curses around them. Mm-hmm. Like where like people on the set died.
Wow.
And
oh wow.
Or like, people like bad shit happened. Like
so they're gonna have to do one on The Crow for sure.
So they did one on The Crow.
Okay.
That was the episode that I just watched. It was fucking awesome.
I bet.
And for years, I always wondered about this character from The Crow called the Skull Cowboy. He's in the comic book, and there was pictures of him floating around the internet. And it turns out it was done, and they had the whole apparatus, and it was supposed to be played by Michael Berryman. He was supposed to play him. Michael Berryman is the famous weird-looking guy from like The Hills Have Eyes.
Okay.
And a bunch of other shit. He's this dude.
Oh, is that from the... Is he from... Dude from the Goonies?
No.
Looks just like him, dude.
Hills, yeah, he's from The Hills Have Eyes.
Wait, can I see that again, dude? Look at that guy.
Yeah, he's in Weird Science. Yeah, I know. He's a weird-looking guy.
He looks like that thumb, dude.
I mean, he played like a creepy dudes and everything.
Holy shit.
But he was supposed to play this character. But dude, hearing him talk, he's like one of the most like eloquent like sounding guys ever. Yeah. He always plays like a weird biker guy.
I've seen him in shit. I've definitely seen him in shit before.
Yeah, he's kind of like unforgettable looking.
Oh yeah. He looks just like what's his name? From the Goonies.
Sloth.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean that in like any kind of way. Like, oh, he's a.
No, that's what he looks like.
I don't mean anything negative by that. I just mean his head is shaped similar to that guy's head.
Yeah, you know who was another weird looking actor? Michael Schiavelli.
Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah. He's like the bellhop in every fucking like CW horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's scary looking dude.
That guy could do something easily like cheesy horror comedy, like Scary Movie or something like that, right?
Yeah,
but he could also, I could imagine him doing something really fucked up and sick, like a Rob Zombie movie or something like that. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I've been watching the Cursed Films. It's really fun. They're like a half-hour documentary, and the Crow one was really good. They did one on the Twilight Zone movie, a bunch of other things. Then I watched a documentary on Tom Savini, who's like the fucking man.
Okay.
So Tom Savini is like the king of horror movie makeup. Like him and Greg Nicotero.
Yeah, Greg Nicotero's that dude. So if he's in on the level of somebody like him.
He's bigger than him probably. Oh yeah.
Ultra prestige.
He's because he's an actor also.
Okay.
And he's in so he was in From Dusk Till Dawn. He played Sex Machine. The guy who had the gun belt that like turned into his penis and shot.
I don't remember. I did see From Dusk Till Dawn, but it was like when it was out. You know what I mean?
But he's done the makeup for like everything.
Okay.
Tom Savini. And he's got his own makeup school in Pittsburgh. Wow. He's also a weird looking guy.
Yeah, he looks like he would have worked security for ECW.
Yeah. He's just like, he looks like, he's like an Italian mook.
Yeah, he definitely ECW head of security.
Yeah. He's like he's like a wise guy, metalhead.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. He looks like this guy. Never mind. I'm not even going to tell the story.
All right. But the documentary on him was really good.
It was good.
It was really good. Yeah. It was cool.
So I know I think you watched it. Tell me about the Michael Jordan documentary. Did you like it?
Ooh, okay. So it's still going. It's ongoing.
Yeah, it's 10-parter. I know.
It's mostly about the Bulls. It's not really about Michael Jordan.
Okay. I saw something about the cocaine circus that was the 1985 Chicago Bulls or something like that.
Yeah, they briefly talk about how when he first got drafted as a rookie and he knocked on the door of a hotel room, they're like, "Oh, it's just MJ. Like, let him in." And they let him in. Like, basically, the whole team was doing cocaine.
Jesus.
But that was before he got there. The team was trash before he got there.
Yeah. I mean,
the big takeaways from the first 2 episodes was basically like they start at the end, and then they go back to the beginning.
Okay, that makes sense.
Where the dynasty is like basically over, and like they're going for the three-peat, and then basically about how like it's kind of all over the place, which is weird. And then it goes back, but basically how like the owner of the team was basically like the ownership and the management of the team was more important than the players, and the players were like, you guys aren't winning the games, we are,
Wow.
And it was also about how Scottie Pippen and MJ like got along for the most part, but like Scottie Pippen got treated like shit, and like MJ talks about how like they would have never won without Scottie Pippen.
Oh, hell no. I mean, like, that's the thing, right? Like, a lot of people look at Michael Jordan and they say, oh, he's the GOAT. He did it all by himself. You know what I mean? Whatever. Scottie Pippen was no fucking joke. You know what I mean? Scottie Pippen, I mean, yeah, he kind of, like, in history, people look back at it like he was second fiddle to Michael Jordan. But if you ever watch, like, highlights of those games and stuff like that, he was very, very, very involved. And he was scoring sometimes just as much as Michael Jordan was and playing. That motherfucking dude could lock people up on defense. That's
I know the argument always is like LeBron or Jordan, who's better, and it's clearly that Jordan is better. But in my opinion, the difference between LeBron and Jordan is
size.
LeBron James. Well, yeah, size, but LeBron James, no matter how good he is, and even if he beats Michael Jordan's records in certain things, he will never be as big as Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is so famous.
Oh, yeah.
Ridiculous famous.
Yeah.
Like, they show him going to other countries and people, like, losing their fucking minds.
Yeah, of course.
Like as if Michael Jackson was showing up.
Right.
So, I don't think LeBron James was ever at that level of popularity. Like, if LeBron James put out a movie right now,
he's doing Space Jam, too.
Okay, but not as many people will go see that as they did Space Jam 1.
Definitely not. Especially this day and age. You know what I mean? And I feel like the time has come and gone for it. You know what I mean? Like, LeBron peaked in popularity.
His buzz is
and now there's
way shorter than Michael Jordan.
Even though I think if the current NBA season that got suspended, like if that were to resume today, I think like LeBron James, I mean like the Western Conference was coming down to the Lakers and the Clippers, and it was either going to be LeBron or Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. You know what I mean? So LeBron had a chance to win a ring this year. Like he's still very much like the top of the NBA. But that new generation of players and the generation after that is already in the league. You know what I mean? In his time, LeBron James is like, I think 35 or 36 years old now. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like Michael Jordan was still winning championships around that age. But LeBron James has a very limited window to catch Jordan and his championships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like LeBron James has to win another 3 championships in a row if he wants to catch Jordan. You know what I mean?
It's not going to happen.
Or 4, actually.
But yeah, so the documentary is good. You have to like sports. You have to like basketball. It was being pushed hard that like everybody, even people who don't like basketball, would like the documentary.
Yeah.
It's very much a sports documentary. It's really good. They're releasing 2 episodes at a time on Sunday night on ESPN. If you don't have cable, you can download the ESPN app, and it's on there for free. There's a TV 14 version, and there's a TVMA version, which has like cursing and shit in it.
Nice. Oh, that's what I want to see.
So it's cool. So it's 2 episodes out already. That's pretty good. That's what's streaming. What We Do in the Shadows started last week. Episode 1 dropped of season 2. Haley Joel Osment was the special guest. He was fucking hilarious. He got real ugly looking.
Nice.
You remember him from The Sixth Sense? The little boy?
Kid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what he looks like. I looked him up recently. I was curious one day. I was like, what does the kid from The Sixth Sense look like? And he's.
We're having a very superficial Rude Dude cast today where we're talking about how everybody looks.
We're just judging actors on their looks, yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
'em.
That's how they get their roles.
It's true.
Beyond the acting is how they look.
Yeah.
So What We Do in the Shadows, that's streaming. That's cool. I haven't really jumped on anything new on Netflix. I've been watching Schitt's Creek, which is an old show, but really funny.
It's good.
It's Eugene
Sounds
Levy, Catherine O'Hara. It's basically like the crew from Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show.
Okay.
And it's funny. You know, Kevin McAllister's mom, she's in it. She plays.
Oh, yeah.
She's one of the main characters. She's so funny. Christopher Guest, he plays what would you know him as? The guy with the strong hand from fucking Scary Movie 2.
Oh, I know exactly who that is. Say no more.
It's really funny. It's basically about like a billionaire family who like loses all their money, and the only thing they have left is that they own the deed to a town called Schitt's Creek, and it's a it's a shitty little town, and so they move to that town and like live in a motel room all together, and it's about them like trying to get out of their shitty situation, and they're like super high class richy assholes, but living in this town. And it's a 22-minute comedy show. It's on Pop TV, which is like the only thing I know on that channel is like Impact Wrestling.
Oh Lord!
But it's on like their 6th season or something like that. And because of quarantine, it's getting a lot of buzz because everybody's watching shit, and it's really funny.
Right. That's cool.
I'm streaming that. There's a new dating show on Netflix about like people who are together and they can't have sex.
Because of the quarantine?
It's called Too Hot to Handle. No, it's like The Circle or one of those shows. It's fucking terrible looking though. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
You know what movie I did watch though last night? I watched that movie The Skulls.
The Skulls, I don't know it. Let's see.
It came out in 2000. It's the most 2000 movie possible. It's basically like as if Dawson's Creek and Fast and Furious got together and they made a movie. And
this looks very 2002 or 2000.
Paul Walker, before he died, obviously. Joshua Jackson before his career died.
Oh man, the ghost of Paul Walker. Joshua Jackson from fucking Dawson's Creek.
Yeah. Basically, it's about a secret society in like a college, based on a true story or true thing. The soundtrack, dude. There's a scene. Okay, so like, there's a POD montage.
wait, POD like payable on death. Oh,
yeah,
like Rey Mysterio's theme song, POD.
Yeah, they play POD. It's either them or a band like that.
Okay.
In the beginning, during
it's hard to tell because they all have dreadlocks and Ibanez guitars.
No, they're not in it. Just their music is. But wait, so then there's a scene where Joshua Jackson's character. This is not spoiling anything because this movie's 20 years old. Sure. So where Joshua Jackson's character.
Brute Hooligan in chat has seen the movie anyway. He says he loves the Skulls, so no spoilers here.
It's really bad, but really good bad. So then there's a scene where Joshua Jackson's character gets into the Skulls, and they're having a big reception party, like at a banquet hall, and like out of nowhere, like these like 7 beautifully hot girls come walking in.
Okay. One
of them is actually played by Malin Ackerman, who played you know her. She played Freak Show's wife in Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. She's also plays Silk Spectre in the Watchmen movie. She's really hot.
I haven't seen either of those in a decade. I don't remember.
Okay. But
what's her name?
Malin Ackerman.
Malin?
Yeah, Malin Ackerman. So, regardless, there's a lot of who's of random faces in this movie. And so these 7 hot girls are being brought into the banquet, and in slow motion, cheesy, not another teen movie style. These girls walk in, and what song are they playing, Dan?
What?
But fucking Higher by Creed. And they played the whole song.
Dude.
Like, it's really ridiculous.
That was back in movies when they would play a whole song.
Oh, yeah.
Like Slipknot's, when they did Left Behind in, or no, My Plague. When Slipknot was in Rollerball. Yeah. They did the whole song. That was a big thing in the early 2000s, you know?
Dude, we should have a Rollerball rewatch.
Let's do it. Well, Mike Terry, do you got any stuff that you've been watching besides that? Because you know what's looming.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's looming.
Yeah,
Hold on, let me.
Real quick, I won't spoil nothing. But Better Call Saul finished their 4th season, the penultimate season. It's and that just finished, and it was the best season so far. Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul. Nice.
It just ended. Best season so far.
Yeah, I remember last week you said it was the penultimate episode.
So the season finale kind of was a quiet season finale.
Okay.
It very much brooding, leading it to like basically the final season, which will be the season that leads into season 1 of Breaking Bad.
Ooh.
And shit is fucking crazy and getting crazy. And it was just, there was a few really action-packed episodes, which is rare for Better Call Saul. It's kind of a slow show.
Okay.
And this last episode, there was a lot of action and drama, but it kind of ended kind of like a what's going to happen next. And
gotcha.
It was really good. If you are a Breaking Bad fan, I would suggest watching it. It's going to be weird to watch this show, though, because it's a weird show to binge.
Sure.
But just like Westworld, this show is 18 months in between seasons.
Oh,
really?
And
now with like the COVID-19,
you're not going to get it for like 2 years.
It could be 2 years.
Shit.
Yeah.
You can imagine how long it's going to be till we get Westworld season 4, dude. That makes me very sad to think about.
Yeah, I mean, or we're going to get these shows early, and they're going to lack something. They're going to be rush jobs, or
could be.
They're going to be not handled with care.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, that is in the can. Let's talk about Westworld.
Oh, baby. This episode 8. This was episode 8 or 7?
7?
There's only 2 episodes left, right? So it must have been it was episode 6, yeah. Holy shit, dude. It feels like every week Westworld just gets better and better and better, but this week I could say like it has to be my favorite episode of the series because
no way.
It is
more than a Akashkara?
Definitely. I hate to say it, but it is. Like I just knew when it was over. I was like, "Yep, that's the best episode of any show I've ever seen." Like, maybe there were some episodes of The Leftovers that were better, but like, dude, it was just like the levels of like crazy shit that was happening in that episode. Just from an acting standpoint, the shit with the Man in Black, and the stuff that was going on at Delos with Charlotte Hale and the CGI fucking mech bot.
Yeah, I mean, like, we can't really unpack the episode and go through it. It's too much going on in one episode.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite standout parts of the episode?
Dude,
like
top 2 things.
Top 3 spots.
Obviously, everything that happened with Charlotte Hale from the time that things started popping off at Delos. But my favorite thing in the entire... What's that? Haloris, yes. My favorite thing in the episode was the Man in Black speech in the beginning of the episode when he was like in that circle of people. Not the circle of the Man in Black, but the like therapy session where he was like with a bunch of other patients. You know what I mean? And he was just like, they're like, what's on your mind or whatever, and he just went off on that really, really dark speech on humanity and how the world was just a dying ball of mud. And the way he described humanity was just like, he's like, what do I think? I think humanity's a thin layer of bacteria off a ball of mud that's dying. Like, and the lady starts crying, and he's like, ha, ha, ha. I was like, Jesus Christ, like, holy shit. Like, that was like one of my favorite like monologues in the series. Yeah.
I like the twist on his backstory. I like how like you're made to believe that his dad is the typical like drunk, you know, like that classic storytelling of like, oh, he's got a fucked up dad, so that's why he's fucked up. But his dad was a drunk because he's a fucked up little kid. Yeah. Dude, I love that whole aspect of it. And then
just the stuff at the end, like everything was just top. All the gears were spinning for them. You know what I mean?
It's true, man. Like I know we say it every week, but every episode of that show is basically like a movie.
It's a movie. This week specifically, it was a fucking.
Dude, did you watch the after credits of how they made the car explosion happen?
They filmed it with the Jeep and then replaced the Jeep, right?
In a completely different location.
Yeah.
It sounded really complicated how they did it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Dude, that scene, the scene where Charlotte Hale basically decides that she's going to be like go save her husband and son. Yeah. Instead, like that was great. Where she's downloading everything, and I also thought it was an interesting twist that Sirach torched all the
data.
Well, all the data, but also all the hosts that were in the basement.
Yeah,
because
but Charlotte Hale got the chip. She got the data though, right?
Right, she got the data, but the hosts. It was theory that they were going to become like the undead host army.
Right.
You know.
Right. But Dolores is definitely prepping her. We know that she's already got her host army being made in a fucking brewery, right? So.
Yeah.
They're going to pop out with the host army in episode 8. You know that. Or maybe
they're just going to be ready to go. They'll cut corners and show us that they got made. Like the Japanese Dolores.
Yeah,
that guy. He's the one who's probably just making them all.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Damn.
No, go ahead.
The show's great. The existentialism and the stuff with the Man in Black is phenomenal. I think his character needs to make it through the whole show. He needs to make it to. I feel like the show will lose something if he's not in it.
Yes, more so with him than the way Anthony Hopkins isn't really in the show anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, because his character is all about the game, and remember the first season they're like the game's not for you. Right. It's for the host to figure out who, Yeah. And we even see and I don't know if it was in his dream or where it was, but somebody was drawing the picture of the maze on the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
I think the whole show needs to be his journey.
Definitely. Definitely.
How he fell in love with Dolores as a young William and all that shit.
Although I will say this, he's definitely the top male character on the show, 100%. Well, maybe Bernard, but Bernard will have his moment later in the season. This was just the Man in Black's episode to shine. You know what I mean? But I noticed watching the title credits, right, when the theme song is playing, the first two names that pop up, Dolores, number 1, Maeve, number 2. So that tells you everything you need to know. That's who I
believe Evan Rachel Wood's basically almost a producer on the show.
Oh, is she really?
I think she wrote or directed a couple episodes or helped write. But yeah, I mean, I was reading somewhere that the show was mostly about Bernard. It
always comes back. It always comes back to him in the end. I think the focus was more on him in season 1, and there was a huge focus on him in season 2. But this season, he's kind of just popping up every once in a while, right? There's not really a major focus on him, but for sure in the last episode, these big moments that are going to just come down to something that he's been.
There's also there's a theory that Caleb's character is related to Sirach in some way.
Could be.
Well, next week the whole episode's about him.
Caleb, yeah. Again. But you know what? I think it's important for a new character. They got to let him shine,
Well, it's all his backstory, I believe.
Right. Yeah. I saw that. Dude.
Show's been good.
And then all the other stuff. The thing that has me the most interested is the head it's coming to a head where we're going to get the Dolores and Maeve showdown. You're going to get a crazy fight between the two of them. They already showed little clips of it, and it seems like it's happening next week.
We got more space stuff too.
And more space stuff. So
they show a satellite or some shit, right?
I saw that. So
we'll see.
We'll see where it goes, dude. I don't think I could be more into a show than I am right now, though.
Did you see if you go on the website for Insight, it says it's down? I go on all those.
That's awesome.
I go on all the
the viral
virtual. What are they called? Viral. I don't know where they are.
I don't know.
There's a name for it.
Yeah, there is.
They're interactive websites for TV shows.
Yeah, stuff they did for Cloverfield. You know what I mean? That kind of it's marketing. It's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff to go a layer or two deeper.
Yeah, it's cool. They shut that insight down because Rehoboam is like down, or whatever it is.
Right. It's awesome.
I thought that scene was really cool with the doctor hanging herself. Also, that was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. You see that Clementine's coming back?
I did. I saw that little picture. You know, so it'll be interesting to see who pops up back.
Yeah. Beyond that, I don't really have anything for wrestling.
Yeah, it was kind of a slow week in wrestling news. I mean, other than
everybody getting fired and being the Elite 200.
Yeah.
Dude, being the Elite was great. Did you watch the whole match?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, the being the Elite match between the Jacksons, that was like the best put together empty arena match so far.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, obviously there's stuff that's been a higher production quality, like The Fiend and John Cena, was super produced and everything. But in terms of match, these dudes were straight fucking, German suplexing each other in their lawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like backyard wrestling. But well done.
Yeah, it's probably the best backyard wrestling match that's ever happened, right?
Definitely, and safest too. You could tell they definitely had a crash pad at some of the high spots.
Yeah.
Dude, the Canadian Destroyer off the fucking... Dude, I legit popped and laughed so loud when they did the Canadian Destroyer off the diving board, but not that. When the referee jumped in. The referee jumped in the pool.
Yeah, he counted in the water,
dude. Counted on the water.
That was great.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
2
count.
And then when the match was over, they said they did the whole montage of being the Elite.
Yes.
And then what did they say though? What was the big thing? The reveal. There was one more thing they had to do.
Well, I'm pretty sure that it just. I think the obvious thing is that they're the Revival, the Young Bucks versus the Revival. You know.
Oh, they're called the Revolt now.
The Revolt. I'm sorry, but wouldn't it just make sense for that to happen on Being the Elite instead of AEW? I mean, obviously the Revival or the Revolt will probably wind up in AEW, but they could build to a match between the Revival and the Young Bucks right now and do it on Being the Elite. And I think it would make sense for it to happen there since all the FTR shit happened on BTE anyway, right?
Right.
And then that would be a good way to segue them into AEW at some point.
Yeah.
That's my guess. Or unless they were just talking about blood and guts. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's it called? They announced it's still happening. What's it called? Still happening. Double or Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah. So this is the thing, though. So right now, in Florida, right, wrestling is considered essential. So they could go film in Florida somewhere if they wanted to after they run out of pre-record. They got their footage.
Well, the Jacksonville Jaguar stuff.
That got converted into a coronavirus testing center.
What, the place that they were
the parking lot, yeah. So, or at least that, I don't know if it still is, but I read, or at least I'll out them so you can go blame them if I'm wrong. But Wrestle Talk TV reported that a couple of weeks ago. Well, more than a couple of weeks ago. Whenever they moved from the one location to the other, they said the reason that they did
okay.
Yeah, that's what Wrestle Talk reported. Don't quote me, quote them. But so I'm assuming it still is. It would have to be, right?
Yeah, yeah. I would think so.
But they could go fucking rent out any fucking warehouse room in Florida and record
they
more.
have money.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, their AEW is this is the thing, right? Wrestling, obviously, they're not selling tickets, but so every wrestling company that's still doing stuff, I saw Impact is doing, closed no crowd shows now, right? But anything anybody that's still in business like WWE or AEW, 100% of their not 100%, but a huge portion of their income is coming from TV stuff, right? And then obviously just merch. But the thing is, eventually AEW is going to run out of stuff, and then they're going to start losing money and bleeding money. And because they're such a new company, I don't think that AEW has this huge mountain of cash, you know what I mean, where they could sustain for a year or 2 years without doing any shows.
They definitely can't. And they actually really, I don't know if we talked about this on air a couple weeks ago, but when you think about it, they got renewed for another year or two of television for TNT.
Yes.
Imagine this was a few months earlier.
Right.
They wouldn't have
probably would have
renewed, probably.
No, yeah.
But
So,
television companies love new content, and so they're
Yeah.
giving them new content. So even like the whole WWE bullshit about everything having to be live, their shows having to be live content,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure USA and Fox wouldn't care if they gave them taped shows. They just need shows.
yeah. And I would imagine TNT probably feels the same way. So in a couple of months' time, or whenever, I would imagine they probably filmed up to Double or Nothing. Like, I don't think they recorded. They didn't tape Double or Nothing, right? So
No, they didn't.
they're going to have to sort that out. And then I would think what would come next would be probably another batch of mass tapings, right?
Yeah, possibly.
And, obviously we're going to get the Matt Hardy and Jericho at the Hardy compound at some point.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, I don't know. Let's see the news as of right now. What's happening on Dark tonight? Or not Dark. Dark was actually pretty good. It
Was it?
Penelope Ford versus Anna Jay, and then some jobber versus Cody Rhodes. We're getting 2 Triple H specials on WWE.
You know what? I know that it's the 25th anniversary of Triple H, whatever the fuck that means. I'm assuming it means his debut on Friday on SmackDown. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do with that,
Let's see. Tonight, Lance Archer, something with... okay, so we got the tournament, the TNT title tournament. Mm-hmm. Moxley and Jake Hager, something with them. Sammy Guevara,
the Spanish God.
It's kind of vague.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Jimmy
fine.
Havoc, Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy will lock horns with Jimmy Havoc. That'll be fun.
Yep. Yes, it will.
Yeah. Wardlow and AEW, Wardlow and Brody Lee. Huh.
Oh, whoa, that's weird. In a match?
Brody Lee, the War Dog Wardlow, and AEW champion Kenny Omega will all be in action tonight as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not together.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Let's see here. Backstage news on WWE is pushing a Climb the Corporate Ladder theme. Money in the Bank.
I can't imagine what that's going to be like, dude.
Taping also ended up delayed for unspecific reasons. Some talent were trying to stay warm during, as they would be standing around a lot, but they were asked to perform on short notice. They said filming it was tedious and a lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. I'm excited for that match, though.
Which one? The Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tonight on NXT, Finn Balor takes on Velveteen Dream.
Ooh. Did Velveteen Dream ever wrestle Adam Cole for the belt?
I don't think so.
Are they still doing that?
Maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all it says here. Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart face off against Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez.
Ooh.
El Hijo de Fantasma debuts against Jack Gallagher. Kushida and Tony Nese clash in the interim NXT Cruiserweight title championship. Drake Maverick fights Jake Atlas.
Oh, and this is going to be one of his last matches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like a good NXT. Looks like a good night in wrestling.
Drake
It's a
Maverick.
good night. It's going to be a good night. Oh,
Yeah.
and Gronkowski's gone.
Thank God, dude.
So
Didn't he get signed to
Gronkowski
the
is
Tampa Bay?
Yeah, he's signed with the WWE, and they gave him the 24/7 title, but he just signed to the Bucks.
Oh, well. Wait, did Tom Brady go to the Bucks too? Is that real?
Yeah.
I don't even like football. Not that I don't like football. I have nothing against football, but I just don't watch it. But even I know, as a pedestrian football,
It's a big deal.
that's a very big deal, right? But aren't these guys in their twilight years though? So wouldn't it just
Gronkowski's only like 30 or 34.
Yeah, but for a football player, isn't that like dog years for like 100?
Yeah.
Okay, so. But still, do you think together they're gonna win a championship? This reminds
Look what
me.
you said. You said dog years. Look who just showed up on
Hey,
camera.
Sirius, the coolest dog on Twitch. Very cool. What a mush.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck Gronkowski. Fuck
Fuck
Tom
the
Brady.
Gronk. Fuck the Brady.
Anyway, I got nothing left, and I
Yeah,
gotta get
me
ready
either.
to go because
Okay,
I gotta
brother.
eat lunch, and at 4:00 Eastern Standard Time today, live on Instagram, Jukebox Romantics and OC45 play a bunch of Blink-182 songs. We're calling it We're calling it Terry and Adam play crappy Blink-182 songs crappy because we're
Very
probably gonna
nice.
be bad at it.
Well, my friend, good luck.
I
With
know
that.
you're gonna be streaming.
Yeah, I will. But I'll watch the replay if there is such a thing.
Yeah, I think we could post a replay.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, Twitter, Instagram, RuduCast, Facebook at the RuduCast. Every Wednesday, 1 o'clock on Twitch.
It's the opposite. Facebook.com/RudeDudeCast. Twitter and Instagram at the RudeDudeCast. And of course, my Twitch channel.
Yeah, we got a couple cool things coming up. There's actually a friend of the show. They have a podcast coming out, and we're going to be doing some cross promotion with them soon.
Sweet.
So when I know more, we can talk about it more. We're still going to be doing guests. We just did a shitty job getting a guest.
Yeah. We're trying to get guests. If you guys want to be on the show, just hit us up. It's easy to reach us. Just hit us up on Twitter or Facebook.
It's funny, this week, the week went faster than last week. The weeks have been going super slow, but I feel like this week went faster.
They're zooming for me. I don't know why. This is fast.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like the days are going really fast, but the weeks are really long.
It blends together, but then when I look back on it, I'm like, oh my God, it's April 20th. We've been in quarantine for like nearly 2 months. You know what I mean? And it doesn't seem like 2 months has passed. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. As always, this has been the Rude Dude Cast, episode 174. Next week is a pretty big episode, 175. Big Mike Terry, any parting words?
Deuces and gooses. I'll see you on Instagram at 4 o'clock. Jukebox Romantics. And other than that, enjoy the rest of Dan's Twitch stream today. Share the show. It'll be on YouTube in a couple days.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all those things.
And take care of each other. Stay the fuck inside. We're going to get through this. Don't be a fool. Don't go protesting. Don't just please.
True.
The more people go outside, the longer this lasts, and we'll just be stuck in longer. So please just take care of each other. Be good humans. And I'm out. Deuces and gooses.
Deuces and gooses, deeces and geeses, pieces and fleeces.